The PlayStation exclusives have always been one of the best games to ever be made. God of War, The Last of Us, Marvel's Spider-Man, and many other series are notable series in the gaming industry, and with Horizon Zero Dawn, Sony started a new series with a masterful introduction.
Well done, that's a good boy. Children, come with me. She's an outcast, to be shunned. Come on.
Despite its time, Horizon Zero Dawn looks beautiful, like next-gen beautiful. The game's massive world has many different types of environments and areas. There are forests, snowy mountains, deserts, and cities, which are all unique visually, especially at night. Nighttime is when Horizon really goes above and beyond. With its amazing lighting and stunning coloring, it's addictive and very pleasing to look at. As for the gameplay, I found it to be very fun. Even if you're hunting machines for parts, hunting animals, or gathering resources, I never felt like it's a chore and always looked forward to fighting the game's biggest machines. Speaking of machines, the variety of them is unreal. There are countless types of machines with their own unique weak points and playstyles, since most of them represent certain animals, and despite wildlife being less variant, it's still enough to make the game feel alive and real. Combat is beginner friendly, but once you get the hang of it, it feels overstimulating and addictive. Especially when fighting giant machines. Something that helps the combat is the variety of the game's weapons, and different weapons have different uses and special abilities, which adds depth to the combat. However, stealth gameplay did not receive the same amount of care, as most of the stealth's standard mechanics like silent takedowns are locked behind the incredibly diverse skill tree. The story is amazing, and I can't empathize how deep and unique it is. It leaves every mission at an interesting cliffhanger, which engages you and keeps you wanting to start with the next. It follows the story of Aloy, a girl with an unknown mom, which makes her an outcast. She gets raised and trained by Rost, her adoptive father. Aloy trains hard and enters the Proving, a competition to decide the best of the fighters, and the new Nora, which is basically a savior. Aloy wins the Proving since that would get her accepted among the tribes and helps her figure out who's her mother. That's only the outline of the story, as it becomes deeper and more interesting the more you play. The game doesn't suffer from many glitches, just sometimes the weather changes suddenly and models rarely glitch. However, the most annoying out of them is the stuttering every time a cutscene rolls. It's present in all cutscenes, and I found it pretty bothersome. Horizon Zero Dawn has a lot of strong points that easily overshadows its problems. It's a game that keeps you engaged and enjoyed no matter how long you play, and for that, it deserves an 8.7 out of 10.